What's up YouTube, NCG here, bringing you a Dark Magician deck profile. So this is Dark Magician with WindWitches and artifacts. So without further ado, I'm going to crack straight into it. So we play triple Dark Magician, very standard, very straightforward. Now for those of you that are questioning why I haven't got an Apprentice Illusion Magician in here, is because it's not legal here in Europe, unfortunately. So this is purely legal for Europe and America, should you guys want to run it this way. Double Magician of Dark Illusion. Now I do highly recommend with Apprentice Magician, if you're in America and it is playable and you can get hold of it, to do so. You know, just for us over here, it's not doable. Triple Magician's Rod, and then the WindWitch engine, triple Ice Bell, single Glass Bell, and a single Snow Bell. There is a way of, even if you open up with one of these guys, you can still make a play and you can get Totem Bird on board as well. Then we play double Scythe and a single More Attack. We do play Artifact Sanctum. Now the best thing about this is people actually want to be popping your Dark Magician back row. Dark Magician back row is quite scary. Your Navigations, your Eternal Souls, Call of the Haunted, Dark Renewal, stuff like that. People want to be popping them, so being able to have artifacts set can be very, very dangerous. Double Fairy Tale Snow, because it's very, very good. It gets rid of the dead cards in graveyard, and then allows you to do rank 4 plays, and the Book of Moon is also massively helpful. And then one Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer, again, which is very, very helpful, not allowing your opponent to banish. Now on to the spells. So we play back row clearance of Dark Magic Attack, purely because it is very searchable. We also play a Twin Twister. This can be Galaxy Cyclone, this can be Cosmic Cyclone, this can be MST. Just so you've got double ways of clearing back row, because sometimes back row can be scary with Dark Magician. And then obviously we play triple Dark Magical Circle, again, insanely good card. Every time a Dark Magician hits a board once per turn, you're banishing a card. It's insanely good. One Upstart Goblin and one Allure of Darkness. Now the reason I'm only playing one Allure of Darkness and one Upstart is purely because I don't like banishing my Dark Magicians. You don't want to be doing that. The only time you want to be banishing stuff is when you're banishing, you know, maybe a dead Dark Illusion or a dead Rod. Apart from that, you don't want to be banishing. And then we move on to the one Dark Magic Inheritance. Again, it's a really, really good card later on in the game. You don't really want to be seeing this in your opening hand unless you're going to be able to mill the spells into your grave. But it's very, very good to deck thin and search out that one spell that you might need. Plus, you can do it during the other player's turn because it's quick play. And then the Illusion Magic, because it can help get you around stuff like Bottomless Trash Holes, Ghost Ogres, and stuff like that during your turn. So it's very, very helpful to help spin them out and search out your Dark Magicians. Now onto the traps. Triple Magician Navigation, insanely good card, awesome artwork, very, very good. Gets you two Dark Magicians on board if you want. 9 times out of 10 you do Dark Magician and 1 Magician of Black Illusion. Very, very simple, very, very to the point on that one. Triple Artifact Sanctum, because again, your opponent is worried about back row. You pop your back row, you're getting double pop with Artifact Sanctum because you can bring out Moral Attack, or you're going to go Scythe, stop your opponent accessing their extra deck, and then going through for game. Now obviously, yes, there's a little bit of an issue with the Dracos at this moment in time because of their pure disruption, but that's kind of where Kaiku comes in, and obviously Crystal Wing. Double Eternal Soul and 1 Call of the Haunted, purely because Call of the Haunted opens up your doors to more monsters, more abilities, such as obviously bring back your Ghost Ogres if you want. It can also bring back your other Dark Magicians, your Rods, your Scythes, your Moral Attacks, everything like that. Whereas Eternal Soul only gets your Dark Magicians, but it does make them unaffected by opponent's card effects. Double Dark Renewal, purely because if your opponent does interrupt your Crystal Wing play, you're going to be left with spellcasters on the board. Or when you've got a dead Magician's Rod on board, this is very, very helpful because as soon as they normal summon or special summon, you target that monster and one spellcaster monster you control, send both to the graveyard so it doesn't target, doesn't destroy, and then you special summon 1 Dark Spellcaster from your deck or graveyard, so it again helps you go through your Dark Magicians. And then 1 Solemn Warning, because like I've said a million times before, it's the one out to absolutely everything in the game. Now onto the extra deck. Very straightforward. So you play the Crystal Wing engine with a Clear Wing and a Winter Bell. Now the Winter Bell is also very, very good purely because during the battle phase you can special summon a Dark Magician. So it's a second effect that not many people use because they only use it as a burn and a stepping stone to Crystal Wing. But again, if you get interrupted and you can't make Crystal Wing, if you end on a WindWitch, Winter Bell, during either player's battle phase, you target 1 WindWitch monster you control, so you target yourself. Special summon 1 monster from your hand with a level less than or equal to that monster, but it cannot attack this turn. You can only use the effect once per turn. That's not really an issue because as soon as you enter the battle phase, let's say during your opponent's turn, you can special summon a Dark Magician, Circle can go off and Circle can banish, all because of Winter Bell. Then we play the 1 Ibon High Magician. You never really go into this guy, but he's just there for the worst case scenarios because one day he will be insanely good, I hope. Number 11 Big Eye, Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, Titanic Moth, Gaia the Thunder Charger, and then we go into my final one that I'm trying out at the moment is Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, just to see how it does, purely for the negate attack kind of ability. And then we round it off with 2 Ibon Illusion Magicians, again, insanely good card. Then we play a small rank 4 engine, Castel and Perform Age Trapeze Magician. Castel is probably the best rank 4. You could argue that Tornado Dragon is also a really good one, but I prefer Castel. And then Perform Age Trapeze Magician because you've got your Kaiku and you've got your Glass Spell plus your Fairy Tale Snow. And Trapeze Magician can make your Dark Magician attack twice, and you know, pushing for games that way. And then we have Totem Bird and Phantom Knight of Breaksword. Now, Breaksword can obviously be made with Ice Spell and Rod, and Totem Bird can be made with Ice Spell. So that's what I'm saying. If they interrupt your plays, you can end up with 2 Ice Spells, go into her, go into Totem Bird, and then you can still make some synchro plays as well, especially if you have a Rod on board, and go that way. So that's it. Very straightforward on the deck. Unfortunately, like I said, because it doesn't include Apprentice Illusion Magician, it's not the best it can be. But when we do eventually get it, if we do eventually get it, of course I'll do an update and it will be incredibly fun, incredibly strong, and I can't wait for the day that that happens. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and until next time, guys, see ya.